And welcome back to Press X for Chromosomes. Time to get blasted off
Into space! Wahoo!
Wahoo! Uh-oh. Orbit
Speed-
time. Whoop, whoop,
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Get your telescopes out, kids.
And peep at that comet.
Why is it like horrible red tones?
Because the comet's red.
'Cause it's like, fucking this shit is gonna destroy everything, as comets do.
4 minutes. We'll see. We shall see. So I'm just gonna ignore
No, yeah, fuck it.
bits completely.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about it. Like, this isn't one of those be thorough. This is one of those be quick.
Yeah.
Because we need to, you know.
You got
I'll do the
limited
best
time.
I can.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh, look. Chain chomps.
As I almost got my ass hit. There's the last one.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Slow on the fucking.
Yeah.
I didn't. My brain was like, why is that like that? And then I realized, oh, it's because of the chain. Like, 'cause I thought it was their paths.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Alright, and this one was... Whoops. I meant to... There we go. This one... Dead.
I think I have fallen into that pit so many times too. So like, don't feel bad about that.
And I'm pretty sure that one's just a fast way versus the other piranha, because remember we went around last time?
Oh,
because
yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah.
And then there's the other piranha that was like, hey, go this way. Whee! Bam. And I mean,
Stop barking at me, dog.
Puff, puff. When we picked up our dogs and cats from the vet yesterday, there was like a bunch of people waiting outside at the grooming area because they wanted to get their animals groomed.
Yeah.
And, you know, instead of being like, oh, you're busy, I'll come back later, they all just like stood in line with like all their dogs.
Oh, that's
There was
fucking.
so much barking.
Yeah, dogs being dogs.
Yep. Nice.
I knew what I was waiting for now.
Do I do this? Let's try it again. There we go. Nice.
Just to make sure. I hit him right as
Oh.
you got hit too.
This is different.
Thanks for not just sending me into a fucking black hole.
Ice Stitch. I know how to make this effective.
I can do it too.
For a second, I was like, was that worthless?
Do we have to do this? I mean, it's beneficial for that, I guess.
Come on.
Let's go!
We got less than 2 minutes. But here we are. At least it pauses the time for like the
Cutscenes.
Yeah.
Not a lot of games fucking are that generous.
I know.
then fucking fortunately this fight is goddamn easy.
Yeah. Is it?
Yes.
I'm gonna get a health as soon as I can.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
He catches up to you.
Yeah, he does.
I'm not used to that happening. I'm used to them being like
Too slow.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that I think that's where you like run to the sides, you know?
That's what I was trying. I tried to bail at the last second. Just
and then he was like, I'm already fucking sniffing your farts.
Well, and also like I'm a big monster,
Yeah.
so
So everything you do is worthless. And you're like, God.
I might take that piranha route again. The small one.
Yeah.
Because
I think it might have been quicker.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That it is. Get out of the.
But hey, at least we got a fuck ton of star bits.
Yes.
Fuck, man.
What?
That was risky business.
Have you seen how I've been playing?
There should be another one like right around here. Around the center.
Yeah.
It's always the one we get last.
Hey, I've got a pattern.
No, I know. That's why I know that's the one that we get last.
There's 3 on one side, and there's one kind of around the corner, and there's one around the corner further in the middle of the peanut.
Bro.
Die.
Fucking shot 7 things at him, and I hit none of them.
Give it a second to adjust, and then miss the jump because Mario has no momentum.
Yeah. Like I said, I fell into the exact same spot a fuck ton.
Yeah. You want to talk about anxiety-inducing music?
Yeah, like the red tone doesn't help either.
It doesn't.
I know it's to elicit like go fast,
Yeah.
but like, man, I don't like being stressed out.
Yeah, right. It's also just like,
It's like, why do we always have to have like time trial type shit in
Yeah.
video games? I hate it. It's not fun.
no, it's really not. And I don't enjoy them either.
It just feels monotonous. Like, you guys really couldn't think of any more unique content than a time trial?
Right.
I'm not saying this for this game specifically. I'm just saying it for like
In
other
general.
games. Yeah, I feel like time trials are kind of lazy. I understand them in like racing games and shit like that.
Right, but you're racing.
Yeah, it's like the point is going fast.
Yeah. But in a game like this where it's just like, it just show you run as fast as you can.
It just feels like, hey, like,
Oh, nice.
okay, half those stars went up there.
I think you hit him right as I kicked him. Come on, go.
Sniped him.
Nice. That's what teamwork is about.
I know, together we can beat 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
Depends on this computer chip.
I mean, it goes slow, but it's not terrible.
No, and it could run up and like do these and come back down to that, but
I don't think these activate until you. I don't know. Well, maybe they do. Maybe they all are the same thing. I don't know.
don't care.
Fucking, yeah. It's a waste of time.
It's fine.
I don't care. I'm literally just so you don't get hit.
Which I appreciate that. Alright.
Ooh.
Always gonna try to keep at minimum 2 health on me.
Yeah. I wish us shooting him did something.
Yeah. But he's big boss.
But it's like you have this like thing for like the smaller enemies. Why is it negated for the bigger enemies?
Because they're big. I don't know. Oh, he destroyed the star crystal.
Yeah. If you lead him through stuff, you know. I would also get really upset at my tail hitting me in the fucking face.
Right? I think it did that quicker than the first.
I was gonna say that was efficient, but also you were kind of like
Cutting around.
you weren't like so like here's my mission. You were like
Right.
and then now you're just like fuck it. And I've been here 3 times.
Oh, and it's still counting time down. Fine. I wanted to go cook some Starbits.
Right. Well, we had plenty of time.
Yeah, to run around this little egg.
This little egg area. Can I kindly offer you an egg in these trying times? Oh, we watched Jumanji Next Level, the sequel. Actually pretty good too.
The one that has like the rock and
Yeah, well, I mean, this one's the sequel to The Rock. Like so it still has The Rock and everybody in it.
Okay.
So it still has Rock, Kevin Hart, Karen Gillian,
I haven't
and
Jack Black.
Jack Black. Yeah,
I haven't watched the first one yet, but
it's good.
Yeah.
I prefer than the original Jumanji, not being that
Really?
person. Yeah, well, the original Jumanji has like a weird air of seriousness about it. It's not like just
That's fair.
it's not fun shenanigans. It's like
Right.
actually kind of serious about things.
like,
and I don't,
oh my god, the world is ending.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I kind of just didn't like it because of that.
That's fair.
And I didn't mind it. I know it's one of Robin Williams' like well-loved movies. I don't think it was terrible, but it didn't hit home for me.
Yeah, it's not your favorite thing.
I wanted humor, and it didn't deliver really on that.
right.
And though Jumanji, the sequel, the first one with The Rock and them,
Mhm.
was actually pretty good.
Okay.
It was pretty funny. It was really having Jack Black, Kevin Hart, and The Rock, and even
They're
Karen
all
Gillian,
just like, yeah.
it's a good fucking mix of people, and so they're really funny. And the second one's really good because it has Danny DeVito in it too.
Oh.
And he ends up being one of the characters. Not in the so basically they have a moment where The Rock,
Oops.
was it The Rock or was it Jack Black? It was The Rock for a little while, but like all these characters had to be Danny DeVito briefly.
Oh.
So it's like, imagine being like, it's like character inception, because it was like they're this character inside of this character,
yeah.
playing this character, playing this character. And it gets like really fucky like that, but it's like really interesting.
Okay. Oh, I can just talk to you.
And they have one of the Jonas Brothers in there too, the good-looking one, who's still like kind of meh to me, but out of the group, I think he's the better-looking one.
I don't think I've ever really looked at the Jonas Brothers.
I only looked at them briefly because of just fucking like the era,
Right.
like because like we have friends that are kind of obsessed with them, not obsessed with them, but we're obsessed with them and still kind of like them unabashedly, and that's fine. I wasn't that. I've never been into like boy bands like that.
Fair.
I wasn't into Christina Aguilera much. I wasn't into Britney Spears. I wasn't into NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. I just kind of existed, and I think that's a symptom of my family being like super like not sure if I could open this, like very much into classical jazz,
Right.
like instrumental music, and that's why I didn't hear, and we didn't have some like thing. We don't listen to fucking certain radio stations and stuff like that. And not because they didn't want to, but because they controlled the radio. So
Right, yeah. And I mean, it's not like I can really say much. I spent most of my time, like, up to middle of middle school, maybe even late middle school, listening to fucking Christian music because that's what my mom listened to. That's what she wanted me listening to.
yeah, that's
So
kind of the same for me. Like, it was Christian music mixed with fucking classical. I started leaning a lot more into jazz as I got older.
right.
But fucking, like, I still liked it to a degree as a kid. So, but my mix was always fucking, like, Christian classical movie music,
Yeah.
anime bullshit, weeb shit.
Yeah.
And then I started getting older, and now I still like Japanese songs, but I love, like, future funk. I like,
Right.
like, actual songs, and I'm starting to, like, hear, like, 80s Japanese, which is actually really interesting.
Oh.
And stuff like that, and that shit's good, too. But, like, yeah, now my mix is definitely eclectic, but like way, like I'm not like ashamed of it. Like I
Right.
know a lot, but I don't know a lot of these like top 40, top 100 shit from like our childhood. Even though like Eric does, I just don't. Like I didn't grow up on that shit, so that's why I don't know it. But like,
Right.
and I think that's a. Why was I talking about this? talking about?
Jonas Brothers.
Jonas. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't like really give a shit though. That's why I don't know anybody about like, well, you're a '90s kid, yeah, but like also I didn't pay attention to that shit because
Right.
I had no interest in it because of how I was raised, so I can't connect to that shit very efficiently.
Right, which is fine.
It's fun, but that's why it's like I know of the Jonas Brothers, and
Right.
I was like, well, that one's kind of cute.
I mean,
And that's why I know that much. I don't know which brother that is, though. I don't
Right.
remember their names.
my cousin was super into One Direction, I think.
Yes.
Because I think
Some
she
of my
was
friends
just like,
were.
I think she was. Ooh, okay, I don't need to jump into that. I was like, that's the shell, probably. But yeah, she was like right at the tail end of like boy band stuff, where she's like, I super really like boy bands. Come on, pick it up. Throw us like a Kamek. Bitch.
Bitch, you thought?
Meanwhile, I panic of, oh, I have to shake the thing.
I thought you were going to fall off for a second,
I did too.
But yeah, no, like, I mean, I totally understand, like, being into those things. There's nothing, like, inherently cringy, in my opinion,
No.
because music is music, and if you like it, enjoy it.
Exactly, and that's what I think a lot of people just...
People get elitist about the stupidest fucking things.
Grab it.
I don't think you have to be nuts about with them. I think you can just...
No, that was my panic of... I forgot what button to do or what to do to release
Oh.
the shell.
Yeah, and this era is like, fucking shake your goddamn body because
Shake
fucking
your
we have motion controls now,
bacon.
and fucking we're using them. I was wondering if I could like shoot it and stop it.
Gosh. Can you hit this little light? Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was something that I could do.
Yeah, those are coins. Now you're gonna move to the other side. Nice.
It takes 3 to tango. No. In Three's Company it does. That's about it though.
You know, I've never watched Three's Company.
It's an old show. It's not necessarily. I haven't really seen it either, but I know
Yeah.
of it.
Never watched Seinfeld. Or,
A lot of fucking really like this would never happen scenarios.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't watch Seinfeld either. So the thing I do appreciate about Seinfeld is they really they didn't want feel good moments.
Oh.
They did not want any moments that were like oh or like make you cry. They
Okay.
just wanted comedy.
Huh.
And so if you want to show that, and which it might not now unless you're nostalgic for it,
Right.
but if there's a show that like if you're nostalgic for it and you just want to laugh, Seinfeld, because
Okay.
fucking it is pure comedy basically.
Okay.
I mean sitcom still, but there's no like you know how sitcoms always have a moment where the
It's like cringy.
fucking audience, the recorded
canned
audience
laugh.
goes oh
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of shit, and you're like rolls my eyes. They don't have that shit.
Oh, thank fuck.
Fucking Seinfeld was very adamant on like I don't want that shit.
Okay.
I just want fucking fun.
What about
But Seinfeld himself is
Frasier?
kind of a misogynistic piece of shit, so that's why
Ah.
I'm like I do with what you want. But also fucking I can't remember her name, but she's in Veep. And she's the one that's like laughs nervously, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. her.
She's in
Okay.
that show too.
Oh, okay.
She plays a main character, and I don't know enough about it because I have never seen it. But I think the Bob Newhart show still a really fucking funny show, even though it's goddamn old. He plays a psychologist
Oh.
and shit like that. And you've seen Bob Newhart and things. He was the grandpa in Elf. He was the old man
Oh.
Elf. Yeah.
Okay,
he
yeah.
was Elf's adoptive dad,
Okay.
basically. So he's still, but he's a comedian.
Where's my... There it is.
He also did this fun thing.
Oh, yeah, I gotta
he
talk
did
to it first.
the Newhart show, and they ended it in such a way that it linked back to fucking the Bob Newhart show, which were two separate, entirely different
Oh.
shows. But they did a thing where he fucking he's like living his life with the Newhart show, And then he wakes up from a dream and suddenly he's on the set of the Bob Newhart show.
Oh.
And he's like, Emily, I had such a strange dream. And she's like, did you? Or he's like, yeah, I had this whole family and shit like that. But it's like completely different show that ended years ago. And that's how they chose to end the Bob Newhart show.
Oh my god.
By bringing that show back briefly. But, and then, so that's really good. The Mary Tyler Moore show was really good too. I mean, they're aged, definitely.
Oh, right.
Stuff like that, but they're still pretty funny.
It's the whole thing of like, you gotta remember the era when stuff was made in. Not to like excuse stuff, but just to.
And the Mary Tyler Moore show definitely talked about women's issues a little bit. Because, I mean, she's a woman working in the, like, the fucking world, the journalism world.
Right.
Or whatever, and having to, you know, fight around with that kind of shit sometimes. And Betty White's in that show, too.
I love Betty White.
Yeah,
I need to watch.
Young, but somehow old-looking still, loosely. Betty White. And she plays a fucking lady that on the network has, like, a home. Like a home ec show. Kind of. And she's such a bitch off camera. I love it. She plays such a good, like, bitchy, I am the star kind of character or whatever. You're like, that's Betty White. That show's good too. And
I need to watch The Golden Girls.
I've never seen it. I've always wanted to watch it because people love it, and I think it would actually still be funny in retrospect.
No. I need to jump on your head, please.
I can't help you.
Give me a coin. Give me a coin, please.
That's how I can help you, is by keeping you up in the air.
Oh, right. You don't have bits.
I don't have
Shoot
anything. So that's why I was like,
And they're
sorry,
not gonna-
I'm completely useless
That's
here.
fine.
But I can make you spin attack.
Die, all of you.
Die! Shake and kick them off into the ether so they fucking burn to death in the goddamn, or get crushed to death in the black hole.
I mean, that's the whole thing, too. It's just like, you're gonna take Princess Peach's castle and haul her ass into space. That bitch would be dead.
Yeah, she doesn't have any sort of fucking, like, atmospheric, like, protection system. She just vacuum of space.
Yeah, just choke and die.
Choke, die, freeze.
Yeah. Way to go, Bowser. Dick.
I know. He just doesn't think about how he's affecting everything.
Yeah. God, such a
Shaking my head. So much hate.
I can't believe I didn't die.
Yeah, I'm actually on 1 health. That's what I was like, sorry, like, you're on your own. Like, I can't do shit. Except kind of help by making you spin jump, but also it can fuck you up too. That's why I'm like,
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get mad about
so
it.
I kind of stopped towards the end because I was like, I think you got the rest of this handled. But like earlier, I was just like,
how help.
But good place to stop. So we'll catch you guys on the next episode of. We might have 1,000 star bits on that episode.
See.
Not in between, but
No,
you know,
I'm not gonna play this game in between.
We're 75 more bits away. No. Can I just shoot it back into you? No. Just passes through you like the ethereal ghost you are.
Mario's like, but I don't want the star bits.
Hold on. Oh, I was gonna make it 9. Yeah. There. Well, good place to stop. So we'll catch you guys on the next episode. So until then, bye.